We're here for you with IIT. You got the campus tour going on right now. We're in Pearlstein Hall, where all of the admissions magic happens. This is our admissions office, and this is our buddy Rashad. Hello! I'm gonna get started on this tour. We're in Pearlstein Hall, as I said. Admissions office, as well as chemical and biological engineering. We'll start heading out and see what the rest of this school looks like. Here we have the lovely outside of Pearlstein Hall. Most of this campus was designed by legendary architect Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. Very, very famous guy. If you look over to your right, you'll see a nice shot of our fountain, a lovely area of our campus. And as we walk this way, we'll be able to see a lot more of the campus. To the left is Wishnick Hall. A lot of good stuff happening in there, some labs and things like that. And down this way, we'll be able to see Alumni Memorial Hall, where a lot of our architectural and civil engineering happens. Around this corner, we'll be able to see one of the smallest public park in Chicago, the Man on the Bench. This was donated to us on the stipulation it would be on public land, but unfortunately, of course, the school is private, so the slab of concrete that it's sitting on is a public park. Past this large park area over here is Herman Hall, also known as the Hub. This is where our largest auditorium is, which seats 900 people, as well as our academic resource center. Nice about that, you have students who've taken classes, gotten a 4.0, they can help tutor you. They have practice exams, they have some seminars, computer labs. If you need help in your class, it's going to be right over here. We also have a very tasty Einstein bagel shop right in there too. If you're getting the munchies, that's where you want to go. Inside Engineering 1, this is one of our many classrooms. Most of them do look like this all over campus. If you'll notice, it looks like a typical classroom, not a giant lecture hall. The student to faculty ratio is about 10:1, so it's not a very large class. Very small, very personalized. You get to know your professors very, very well. They're always available to help you if you're having trouble with the class, or if you have a question about something. They're always going to be there, whether it be before or after class, giving them their email. You can contact them. Some are even nice enough to give you their cell phone numbers. Do not abuse that. They're there to help. This whole campus is wireless internet. You can bring your laptop to class and take notes. We have a projector, display presentations, do activities, a overhead projector, connect your laptop and give presentations. Very, very high-tech stuff going on here. Very, very nice. And as we walk out here, we'll see one of our auditoriums. Usually, one of the few times you're actually in an auditorium is for your Introduction to the Profession class, which we have for all of our freshman classes. Hello. And that is all your fellow students from a particular major getting to meet in one of these lovely auditoriums, which you can't see right now, the lights are off. But you all gather in one place, you sort of get the lowdown on the classes you're going to be taking, your particular major. You get to find out about what you're getting yourself into. So on the off chance you may not be in the major that you thought you were in, you can make the quick switch and within the first 2 semesters, go through a few years of gen eds and realize, oh, wasn't what I wanted to do. Oops. Over to the right here is our lovely baseball diamond. And on your left, here's the main entrance to Keating Sports Complex. We'll take a look inside and see what we got. Here's the outside, the main entrance to the MTCC. If we look just at the entrance, this is the face of the awesome Mies van der Rohe, who designed most of this campus. We'll go through his mouth and see the inside of the building. Just like magic, here we are. This is our Founders Ball. All of the major people who made IIT what it is today are depicted on this Founders Wall. This is our Welcome Center and our Welcome Desk. Our friendly Welcome Desk people are here to help you in any way they can. And off this way is one of our study areas for our commuter students. To the left is our mail center. If you have any mail to send out, any mail coming in, you're going to get it right here. This is the tube we just saw on our way over. This contains the L and muffles the sound when it goes through the building. One of our recreational areas here, some pool, pinball, some video games over here, as well as our student-run WIIT radio station. If you're interested in making a radio station, let us know. We'll give you a quick seminar on how everything works, and you can go to town making your own radio show. Down this way is one of our dining options called Center Court. Depending on your meal plan, you'll have a number of bonus points you can use just like cash here, as well as the Einstein bagels. Everything here is a la carte. Get whatever you want. There's some extra stuff down here. Check out over here. And on the left here is the Commons. This is where you use your actual meals per week. This is all you care to eat. Any kind of dietary restrictions or anything you like or don't like, we're going to have it for you. They're really good about making sure that you get what you want. If you're allergic to something, let them know, and we'll be able to help you out with that. Down this way, one of our sitting study areas, and down this way we also have our student bookstore, as well as a 7-Eleven and a coffee shop and another computer lab. So turn the corner, you'll be able to see the entrance to Center Court. Right down here. Past the stair ramp we have over here is we call it the trench. It's one of our computer labs right over here. And right around the corner, our coffee shop, Global Grounds. And to the left, we have our bookstore. All your textbooks are going to be in here. All of your IIT apparel is going to be here. Any kind of leisure reading books, as well as any kind of school supplies you might need. If you're in architecture, if you're in engineering, it's also going to be right in here. Lots of good stuff for you guys. And right down this way at the end of the hall is our 7-Eleven, open 24 hours a day for students. If you're feeling hungry, you need to pick up some ramen noodles or something, right down here. Even when this building's closed, it's open just for students. If you don't want to head down the L to the Jewel Osco to the grocery store, everything's going to be right here. Tasty. As you walk down this way, you'll be able to see a lot of what's in MSV just besides the rooms. To the left, one of our many study areas. This actually used to be the cafeteria before we had so many students who needed to eat. Out here is one of our lovely outdoor areas. We have some seating areas, a couple barbecues, as well as a volleyball net. So you're feeling like you need to play some volleyball right now, right there for anybody to use and take advantage of. Down this way are vending machines. If you're ever in need of something quick and you don't want to hike it all the way to the 7-Eleven, it's going to be right down this way. What's nice about these is that you can link them to your student ID. You can load money onto them and just scan your ID right here and pick what you want without having to deal with digging in your pants for change. This is also where we have our remote printing station. You don't have to bring a printer to school. What you can do, use from your computer or from a computer lab. You can send it to any printer you want to on campus. Come pick it up. It's taken out of your printing account. You get $25 a semester. So you don't actually ever need to bring a printer yourself to school. Very nice. If you're going to be living in MSV, this is where you're going to be receiving your mail. If something's too big to fit in there, it goes to the post center in MPCC. They'll send you an email and say, hey, you have something to pick up. You can come flash your ID and get what you ordered or what someone sent you, care packages and whatnot. This is McCormick Lounge, one of our two big lounges in this building. Lots of couches, lots of space, a big TV and a piano. You'd be surprised how many people want to play the piano at 3 in the morning. And right down this way is North Hall. Your standard style of dorms. We'll see in a second. Kind of a bit of a narrow hallway, but you really only need to walk back and forth, so it's not a huge deal. This is our bathroom. They clean it all the time. You're never going to be worried about having a dirty bathroom. They're there every day cleaning it out for everybody. At the end of the hallway here is one of our floor lounges. Besides the McCormick Lounge, there is one that's on every floor that has a microwave and a TV. So there's always a microwave available if you do need to pop some popcorn, have a quick snack, anything like that. As we look to our left, look at that, it's a dorm. 2 beds, 1 on each side, some cabinets, some drawers to put all your laundry, things like that, a beautiful poster, and desks that come standard with all the rooms. You can reorganize it almost however you want to, as well as air conditioning and heating. Plus windows, very easy to control your room. There's cable TV, if you want to bring in a TV. There's also wireless as well as wired internet and telephones. If you need to call someone on campus, you're able to do that. If for any chance you have some, maybe a light bulb goes out, you can call housing and they'll be able to deliver a fresh one right there. Hello. Closets, very easy to organize your room however you want to. As you walk out, we'll be able to see some of the other housing options on campus. Here's the entrance to SSV. It is our newest building on campus, our newest housing option for students. As we'll see, it works a little bit differently. It's suite style instead of your typical dorm. You share with 3 other students in a suite, and you all share a bathroom. We head inside, we'll see what all the fuss is about. As we head inside here, you'll notice it is a little bit bigger than MSV. It's also a lot quieter. It's soundproofed against the train right outside. You're in your room, you won't even hear it. It's that soundproofed. In each room there are 2 beds, which are bunkable, as you can see here. Cabinets, some shelving, your desks, puzzle not included, this is for show. What some students do decide to do is they'll put all of the beds in one room and have sort of a lounge area in the other. As you walk through this room, this is the bathroom. You're going to be sharing with 3 other students on campus. Showers and whatnot. You do have to clean it yourself. That is the one stipulation. And here is another room layout. 2 beds stacked differently. Very, very big windows. Since this is a quieter dorm, if you want to stay here, it is primarily, you can use it for quiet study, for just you and your music. This is also the dorm that has kitchens on almost every floor. So if you do like to cook, this is definitely where you probably want to think about staying. Very easy to access, and we'll be able to see a little bit more of this building before we head out and see the rest of campus. This is the front entrance of SR Crown Hall. If you're thinking about being an architecture student, this is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time. The studio classes that we have for you, every architecture student has to take them, and the majority of them are going to be in this building. It is one giant room, and you have your very own drafting table you can use. They're not in right now because it's the summertime, but you'll be able to put all your projects out. You'll be able to do all your work during class, after class, before when there are a few late nights, but it's never a bad time. The inside of Crown Hall, student storage, main presentation area, and some more work areas over here. And here we are, right at the entrance of the Galvin Library. Step inside, be a little bit quieter because it is a library. Be able to check out some of the stuff inside. This is our circulation desk for checking stuff out. Right in here, as well as our collection of textbooks. Right up the stairs is our main reading research area. We have a computer lab just up to the left here, as well as some tables to do your homework, do your studying. Our very important leisure reading section. Our pile of beanbag chairs. If you're in need of someplace comfy to do your reading, grab one of these and just take it anywhere you want in the library. A lot of our reference books are over here. Almost everything you'll ever need to do research is probably going to be in this building. Some large windows get a nice view of the campus from your seating. And back here, some more homework areas. If you need a place a little bit more private, outside of your dorm room. And just to the left down here is where our career management center is. So if you want to prepare for a job once you graduate, maybe something while you're still in school, right down here, all the resources you'll ever need.